As a manufacturer of medical devices for a global market, we expect from the regulators around the world a convergence and a clarification of the regulatory requirements related to medical software. As manufacturer and as a trade association, as COCIR, we are willing to help and to participate in that work by providing expertise in software.
As a software standards developer, we have to work with other technical committees, not just the medical device standards, work in partnership with our health informatics technical committees so that we can align our standards and our terminology so that our standards can be used in both spaces instead of duplicating effort and duplicating standards. Too many standards to choose from doesn't help our user base to know what to use.
I think this workshop was a very good opportunity to share thoughts and fears about software for medical purposes. Definitely it shows that we, I say regulators, we have a lot to do to harmonize rules and have more discussions about what we really mean with the medical software. However, looking from the Swedish perspective, I'm quite optimistic about the future. I will also look forward to see that more users are involved and participate in the discussions to make the guidelines and the devices usable in practice.
A medical device can now consist of software, and that presents huge problems for the industry as a whole, particularly for health, for organisations that were developing health software. They now have to comply with the medical device regulations, and their big problem is, where did this start? So bringing together all of the different standards into one central place is a huge benefit to them. That's from the small companies. From the larger medical device manufacturers, the huge challenge they have is actually selecting organisations that can perform their software development.
We have actually done this already in Sweden. The industry, together with the healthcare providers and the healthcare professionals, we have been going through a very painful process. But today we're having a situation where most people, and actually almost all of the industry, is very happy about the medical device regulation on the medical device software. And I would say even for the small, really small companies, they are clearly stating that this has been very, very tough, but at the end of the day it has been one of the best things they've done. So it's a question of improving quality, and that will give better patient safety.
The main conclusions that I draw from today's presentation is that, first of all, we have seen the contributions from the various stakeholders. We have seen a pretty much complete picture. What is the state of the art? What is the regulation in the different countries? And I think that's a very good step forward. The regulators are not enough speaking with each other to try to harmonize their own part, but it's also the industry that should have their act more together. My recommendation to DITA would be that they would be better aligned message towards the regulators in the different jurisdictions.